Alright guys, what's up? It's Gabe Heskett. I'm back at you again, and today I'm here to talk to you about my vending machine business. I'm going to update you on how it's going. I left my machine for 3 months, didn't touch it. I'm just going to show you guys how much money I made from that, and I'm also going to talk about my future goals, my future plans, and how you can scale this business up potentially if you're a young kid like me or whoever you are, and make some good real passive income. So yeah, let's get into it. So right here, this is the money that I made from 3 months of leaving my vending machine at its location. I just have one gumball machine. It's just a single head Rhino gumball machine, and I paid about $200 for it, or more like 180, with shipping plus the gumballs. So right there, $180, and from this, so I actually had it. I left it at this location for 89 days. That's how long it was sitting there. So a little over 3 months. And to be honest with you, I just never went there to check on it because I was lazy. But I left it there and it was perfectly fine. I could have left it there for even longer if I wanted to. And that's what's so great about gumballs is you just set it up and you leave it. Gumballs don't go bad well, they do go bad after a while. They get stale, but you can leave them for a year there probably and they'll be fine. While if you put a lot of the candies, they'll go stale or bad a lot faster. So gumballs are just set up, go. You can just leave it there for months at a time and collect in real passive income. So you guys want to know how much I made? And in 89 days, I made $40.25. Actually, $40.50. That's how much I made after 89 days. And that's not that bad. If you think about it, did the math on that, and that's $13.50 a month. And that's what it's making passively, and I don't have to do anything to get that money. Just check on it once every 3 months, 6 months, however long you want to wait. So that's not that bad. Now, if you have one gumball machine, then that $13 is not going to make a big impact in your life. Yeah, it's just $13. Who cares? But what's so great about this business is that you can scale it up, because it's literally you just find a location, set it up, and you go. And so it's actually a great investment if you have money saved up and it's just sitting there and you need something to. Why have money just sit in a shoebox under your bed when you can have it growing and potentially double in about 2 years? And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about right now. So with this business, it's about scaling it. $13 is not going to change your life a month. But if you have 10 gumball machines, then you're going to start making enough every month where it's going to have an impact in, not a huge impact, but it could make a lot of money. So with $13 a month, that's what I made at this one location. Say I had 10 machines, then I would make about $130 a month, okay? And those 10 machines altogether, for brand new machines with shipping plus all the gumballs and everything, the full price to get into this business, everything you need, that would be about $1,100, which is what I got right here. And this is just money that's sitting in my shoebox. It's literally just sitting in my bed, well, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I keep this money, so don't get too excited. But this is just $1,100 just sitting there, right? And I always have this money like this just sitting there, sitting around, and it's just losing money to inflation. So what would be a way better idea for me is to take this $1,100 and I could go out with that and I could buy 10 gumball machines plus the gumballs plus shipping. 10 from Gumball Machine Warehouse. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. That's just where I buy my gumball machines. And right there, you would make $130 a month. And with that, it would take about 9 months to pay off the machines. So yeah. Plus, I mean, another thing on that though is it depends on the location, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like a lot of these business gurus out here, and like most of these guys out here, when they're telling you about businesses, they exaggerate the truth a little bit, right? Like if they made $13 a month, they'll talk about how you can make $20 a month from the gumball machine, and that's what I've noticed a lot in any kind of business if you're learning about it on YouTube. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I always underestimate how much you're gonna make because that's business. Business never goes the way you plan, right? So let's say you only made $10 a month from each one of these gumball machines. So that would be $100 a month. So with that, it would take about 11 months to pay off the gumball machines. And that's assuming they got $10 a month. When in actuality, I've proven that you can easily make $13 a month. This is my first machine. I'm not an expert in this. I just bought a machine, went out, found a location, and did it. I'm just a normal guy. And I've shown that you can make $13 a month doing this from one machine. But let's just assume that it only makes $10 a month. Then in 11 months, you'll have paid off your machine. You'll be in the green. You'll have your $1,100 back. So then, after that, then you're making $100 a month passively every single month. Like, you don't have to do anything. You just set up the machine, go in there, like whenever you feel like it, really, because gumballs you can leave forever, or not forever, but for a really long time, and you can just go in there, wipe it down, collect your money, and check on it. Like, honestly, the only time you go in there, you don't even have to go in there to really take care of it. Just the only reason why you're gonna go in there is because you need to get your money. But like, I'm just saying, this is a great investment because it's so easy and it's passive. Like, there's really not a lot of other investments that are actually passive. People always talk about passive income, but real passive income where you just set it up and it's just making money every month, that's really rare. Like, there is not a lot of things like that. Yeah. So, and on the other hand, if you talk to a lot of investors, you say I have $1,100, I'm just losing money to inflation. How do I invest my money? They're just gonna tell you, go put it in the stock market, right? Put it in a Roth IRA, do whatever they want. They're just gonna put it in the stock market. And I can tell you that's better than just leaving your money in a shoebox. But how much is that money gonna grow? 3%? Tops? Like, this is, if you were doing great, grows by 8% annually. Like, it's really not gonna grow by a whole lot. And you can't just assume that you're gonna invest in the next Apple or something. Like, I just mean, if, like, how the economy goes up, it's only gonna go up a few percent. So you really cannot expect to make more than a couple percent on your money. So yeah, you're basically beating inflation. Like, you're never gonna double your money from that with your just $1,100 unless you've been studying the stock market for years and you really know what you're doing. A lot of people have made money from that. But this is a way where whoever you are, if you're a dumbass, kid, whoever you are, you can take however much money you have. You don't need $1,100. You only need as much money as you had. It took me about $180 to get in this business. If you don't have that, you can go buy a used machine and start for cheaper. But you can just take the money you have, and in 11 months, so that your money will be tied up. It will be tied up for 11 months. For that 11 months, you won't have the $1,100 anymore. But after that 11 months, you will be making passively $100 to more. It could be a lot more. I'm just rounding down to $10 a month because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So $100 a month you're making passively. That's pretty good. Because how many other investments can you double your money like that? Because it would only take, 22 months to double your money completely. There's not a lot of investments where you can get in it for this cheap and double your money in only 2 years. The stock market won't do that. Real estate won't do that. There's really not a lot of investments that you can just get into. If you're a young kid or if just anyone trying to double your money, this is a sure way to double your money. And if your location's bad, you can move it. And so really, at the end of this, you're gonna have paid off machines that are gonna be worth money, plus you're gonna be having this income every single month come in, and that's gonna be great. And then you can scale up your business from there. Say every month you buy 5 machines, right? That'd be about a $500 investment a month. And every month you buy those 5 machines, and then your income's gonna raise by about $50 a month. And that's not huge, but if you do that for a whole year, $50 a month after a whole year, by the end of that, you're gonna be making a lot of money passively. Plus, it's gonna be paying off for the machines. So, yeah. So I'm just talking to you guys about the scalability of this business and why it's a great investment if you have a couple $1,000s saved up sitting in a shoebox under your bed or wherever, and you wanna double your money, because there's really not a lot of investments that are this easy to get into and that have this little risk to them, because there's really no risk in this business. Because if your machine's not doing good, move it. And the locations are not that hard to get. You just have to be persistent. You just have to go out to 10, 15 stores, talk to the owners. You're gonna get no's, definitely, but you will get a yes. You can go out, and if you spend 3 hours looking for a location, and you're really dedicated going to store looking for a location, you will find a location for it. And they most likely won't even charge you. If anything, they're gonna charge you maybe 10% a month, which is not gonna be a lot. So yeah, guys, I'm just here updating you on my business. $40 for 89 days. That's pretty good for me. So I'm gonna invest more into this business, because right now I've been working my other businesses. I'm gonna make some more videos on my other businesses for you, and I've had a lot of money just sitting there, basically, that I haven't been knowing what to invest it in. And gumball machines, you can easily double your money. Same with other kinds of vending machines, but gumball machines are definitely the most passive. You just buy them, set them up, and you're good. You're gonna make your money. And they won't make as much money as if you set up, an actual vending machine, but those are a lot harder. They're gonna break down. You're gonna have to fix them. You're gonna have to transport them. They're gonna be a lot more headaches. This is for just a guy, maybe you work a job, maybe you run a business and you have this money coming in and you want to invest it in something, but you don't have the money for real estate. You haven't been studying the stock market for 20 years, but you want to invest it in something where you're passively making money and you can actually double your money, and you will do it. If you right there, yeah, if you take however much, if you have $200 and you set this up and find a location for it and you can keep it there for 2 years, you will double your money. And maybe quicker. It could be a lot quicker. It really just depends on location. So yeah, that's the video for you guys. No, it's kind of long. I just kind of rambled on, but I'm just telling you guys why it's a great investment. It also teaches you a lot about business. I'm a 16-year-old kid. If you're young like me, you could be in middle school, high school, elementary school, whatever. You can take what little money you have and learn so much about business. And that's really more important than even building a successful business. Right now I'm starting another business and it's just been headache after headache, but I've learned so much more than you could learn from any business school, anything, because it's hands-on, and you will learn a lot about this. So I'm just sharing this with you guys. If you like it, like this video. If you don't, dislike it. Leave a comment, ask me any questions. Have a great day. All right, guys. Real quick, I had a clarification I wanted to make. I just watched the video, and I was thinking, what the fuck? My math does not make sense. I said it cost me $180 to get into this business with one machine, and it would only take 11 months to pay it off, making $10 a month. And I realized that does not make sense for you guys watching. So I just want to clarify with you guys, my math on that was for if you buy 10 machines from Gumball Machine Warehouse, plus the candy, plus everything, plus shipping, then it would be $10. You'd be able to pay it off in 11 months. But yeah, because they have a package deal where you can buy 10 machines and it's a little cheaper than just buying one machine. So I just want to clarify with you guys. So if you just have one machine and you want to get started, it'll take you a little bit longer. It'll take you, if you're making $10 a month, you pay $180, that'll take you 18 months. But you can still double your money in only 36 months. And that may seem like a long time to you guys, but that time's gonna go by. It will, trust me. In 36 months, you'll be thinking back like, damn, if I got into this business when I was thinking about it, I would have doubled my money and paid off my machines, and they're worth something. So it's really a good investment for you guys. So I just wanted to make that little clarification because my math didn't make sense in the beginning of the video. So there you go. Yeah.